Okay, so tonight is the very first time that I'm going to be flying at night by myself. I'll be flying over the city of Dallas. I'm flying for my currency. You have to do 3 full stop landings at night to maintain your nighttime currency so that I can fly passengers at nighttime. So that's the goal. Tonight's a moonless night, so it's possible that the horizon disappears because the night sky is so dark and the ground is so dark. But I'll be flying around the DFW metroplex, so I should have plenty of light on the ground to help orient myself. And if all else fails, I always have my instruments to rely on, and my autopilot. So yeah, I'm about 90% excited, about 5% confident, about 5% terrified. But I'm mostly excited. I can't wait to get up there. Alright, go ahead, turn that on, let's turn our strobes on, double check here, airports, 128.55, 128.55 on 1, we're on 1, alright, we're communicating on the right channel, nobody coming in. Grand Prairie traffic, Skylane tree 140 Alpha, we're getting on 18 for departure, Grand Prairie traffic. Alright, here we go. First solo, nighttime, takeoff. Grand Prairie traffic, Skyline 3140 Alpha, turning downwind, left 18, Grand Prairie traffic. Grand Prairie traffic, Skyline 3140 Alpha, turning left base for 18, Grand Prairie traffic.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Grand Prairie traffic, Skyline 40 Alpha is exiting Echo, taxi back, Grand Prairie.
Alright, that's one. Well, I didn't like that one bit. What the fuck was that don't sink all about? Turned my terrain warning off. Not sure where the don't sink alarm came from, and that's kind of causing me some concern. My airspeed was good. I mean, I was flying a lap in the pattern. And I was actually trying to sink. Weird. Man, I keep having the most... I don't typically have awful thoughts, but man, I keep having bad thoughts about like things going wrong, and for some reason I just had this concept of like, what if I just tried to use less runway and taxi off at Delta and take off from there and crash the fucking plane? Why am I thinking that? Alright.
Grand Prairie traffic, Skylane 314 Sierra Alpha at Alpha for 18 and getting on the active runway for takeoff, Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie traffic, Skylane 314 Sierra Alpha, turning left crosswind for 18, Grand Prairie traffic.
Alright, well, I think I want to fly around a little bit.
Yeehaw! That's fun. Grand Prairie traffic, Skyline 40 Alpha is turning left base for 18, Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie traffic, Skyline 40 Alpha is turning final for 18, Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie traffic, Skyline 40 Alpha is exiting the runway at Delta, Grand Prairie.
All right, my first solo night currency flight is in the books. We did 3 full stop landings. I actually ended up doing them all here at Grand Prairie, even though I didn't really want to, but there's some weather in the area. So played it safe and just kind of stayed south of the metroplex and stayed away from the weather. Did cruise a little bit around, and I have to say, very little to worry about. I was more nervous today thinking about it than I needed to be. It was pretty easy. I can't really think of a single thing that went wrong. As a matter of fact, I feel better. There's so many things I feel better about flying at night. Number one, it's way easier to see oncoming traffic, or just traffic in general. And man, during the day, it's really busy around here in the DFW airspace. So, and I have a hard time, sometimes I have a hard time picking out planes. I usually get flight following and I'll be told, hey, there's somebody 1 o'clock or whatever. And I'm looking and I don't always find them. But today, saw plenty of aircraft that were in my, general vicinity. It's very easy to pick them out. And I really like that. That really puts me at ease knowing that I can see, another aircraft that's in my space. And then the other thing I have to say is it's a lot easier to find airports. They've got the spinning beacon, and boy, it's easy. Way easier than finding them during the day, for me at least. What else? Yeah, I guess the only negative thing is that, it's easy to be worried about finding a place to land if your engine dies. It's dark down there. That's the one negative thing I could think about flying at night. But air was really smooth, easy to find traffic, easy to find airports. In a dense metroplex, even on a moonless night with overcast clouds and some haze, very easy to keep the horizon. I never lost orientation of the outside horizon the entire flight. Not even close, not even a consideration really. Yeah, it's badass. Probably do it tomorrow night.